Welcome to high school football. This week's game is Monroe Central at Shenandoah. The undefeated Seminoles opposing the 1-5 Zeps. But Dale, all week, Coach Acosta has been trying to convince me how dangerous this team could be, and I'm not real sure if he's convinced me yet. But
well, I'll tell you what, it's the kind of game that scares a coach to death because it's the kind that kids very easily look over. You know, you look at a 1-5 team and say, well, you know, a 6-0, surely they can't be much competition, but it's the kind of team that can slip up on you. You don't want any surprises, and I'm sure that's what Coach is thinking about this evening. But they do have some talented kids. They just haven't put things together.
You know, the Seminoles last week came out, took care of business right away, and the tendency is to look at the next 3 weeks with a lot of big things on the line, but those weeks mean nothing if things don't go well tonight.
That's right. Coach was talking about that Thursday night. You know, you got to take care of each one individually, and each week gets a little bit rougher no matter what the competition, just simply because of everything that's riding on it.
The captains are going to meet in the middle of the field now, Will Weddle and Sam Hannis. And it's good to see Will back in uniform and ready for a little bit of action, hopefully on both sides of the ball this evening. You see where the Seminoles have won the toss and will receive. And Shenandoah will defend the goal to our right and move from right to left. And something that has been the common practice by Coach Acosta this year, win the toss and take the ball right away, and hopefully to establish things with the offense.
Get on the board early.
So the kickoff team goes out in the front line to line up on the 50-yard line. We see Kramer, Trigg, and Josh Jones will be deep at about the 10-yard line. The Zeps will come out. Number 19 is Brandon Jennings, and he'll be the kickoff man for the Zeps. And we're just a moment or two away from getting this game underway as Jennings tees it up right in the middle of the field at the 40-yard line.
A lot of excitement tonight, Coach, you know, with homecoming here at Shenandoah and the band playing, and I'm sure you can hear that in the background as we're ready to tee this one off.
Whistle. The left footer Jennings with a kick heading over to the sideline where Nippert will take it going away at the 25. He'll get back to the 30-yard line where he'll be driven out of bounds. So the Seminoles will put the ball in play at the 30-yard line.
Josh Williams, number 20, I believe, was first on the stop. Williams is a sophomore, 6-footer. Met Nippert with a short gain.
At the angle the ball is going, it looks from here like it may very well went out of bounds, which will enable the Seminoles to put the ball in play at the 35-yard line. But a lot of times you don't have time to really think about that. You just have to react. Kramer at quarterback. We see Will Weddle back in at fullback, and that's great to see, with Josh Jones the tailback. Trigg in the slot.
Option.
Pitch to Trigg,
and immediately
nothing going. He's going to lose yardage.
And again, Jones. Number 20, Josh Williams.
That's Josh Jones back at the tailback. Start getting used to those guys in different positions. Now we've readjusted and get back to our original lineup. As I said, Trigg was at the slot. Justin Friday now coming in at split end position, replacing Nippert, who was in on the first play. John Shoemaker, the tight end. And looks like the offensive line would be the usuals. Tom Jones, Chris Demerling, Denny Knowlton, Jamie Boer, Sam Hannis. Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11.
Fake handoff going to the left side, Josh Jones.
He counters. It's back to the line of scrimmage plus about 5.
He's 24 on a shoestring tackle there. Number Troy Miller got a hold of his foot as he was going by. That would be finished off by Williams.
36-yard line, 3rd and 3. Pickup of about 9 yards on the play. And after all these weeks at home, you get a little bit spoiled by being able to look down the field and right away tell the yard line. And tonight, with no markings on the field yourself, just the numbers standing on the far side, it's going to be a little tough.
Don't last too long during the game.
So 3rd and 3. Jones,
not too much there.
And very close to the first down. We'll see where they place it. From here, it appears that he may be short. The officials will come in and take a look at it. Our head referee tonight is Rusty Vermillion, and it is not short. It is a first down.
It is a first down. Bickford, number 88, on the stop up that middle, as there wasn't much there, but a first down. Big first down early with 10:07 remaining in this first quarter.
3 straight carries by Jones, netting that 10 yards and a first down. The slot to the left this time.
Quick hitter.
Weddle has running room.
And ball's loose.
Fumbles the football.
And there for a second, no one saw it.
Appeared to be on. A lot of running room there for Weddle. The ball came out, and I'm not sure, maybe number 55.
Possibly 55, which would have been Bassford falling on the ball. The ball laid there for a little while, and no one saw it. And finally, a Shenandoah player rolled over on top of it. Big break here for the Zeps early.
The type of thing we saw the Caldwell game and also down at Fort Fry with a turnover at first possession, and now you put the pressure on your defense right away, and that's the kind of things, turnovers and penalties that are a concern of Coach, concentration coming into a game like this. Modica, the quarterback, he'll hand off to his first back, and Cobb,
he's formerly
deep in with formerly a quarterback, and now the fullback.
Cobb having good size. He's a senior, 6 foot, 200 pound.
There's like 7 yards on the pickup for Cobb, second down and 3. So positive yardage on the first offensive play for the Zeps after taking over in Monroe Central territory at the 47-yard line. This is Miller, their tailback. He'll try to get outside, and Boer had a hold of him with an assist from Trigg.
Looks like he lost a yard.
Third and 4, as it will be a loss of a yard. Setting up a possible passing situation here for the Zeps. Just a sophomore, the quarterback Modica, and well respected as a thrower.
Denis and Jennings, Brian Jennings
dropped the throw, and incomplete. Is got it intended for Jennings on the far side.
Looked like he had it right at the mark, but just a little bit out of the reach of Jennings.
So 4th and 4, and looks like punt team onto the field for the Zeps from their own 40, or from the Monroe Central 42. They'll prepare to punt. Looks like number, check that number, 20, Josh Williams. Punt formation for the Zeps with Jones and Kramer deep, standing at their own 5-yard line. The kick is short. Kramer on the run, fumbles the football, and the Zeps are on.
On it again.
A ball that would have been better chosen to allow that ball to hit and roll, try to field a ball knee-high on the run. Too many bad things can happen, and we've played less than 3.5 minutes. The Seminoles already with 2 turnovers.
2 breaks for the Zeps. The last time 3 and out. Let's see what they'll do here.
The Zeps are going better. Looks like the 18-yard line. And if this continues, I think you can look for a quick timeout and try to get the career refocused here.
Quick handoff, Cobb, and he's stopped immediately. Ralph Cobb straight up the middle, stopped by the middle of the line, maybe a yard.
The center of the line defensively making the play there. Hannes and there, Knowlton. Tackle on the other side is Demmerling, and your linebackers in there, Weddle and Jones up the middle, being very tough on 2nd and 9.
Again, on the dive, he stopped immediately. Looks like Josh Jones.
Josh Jones, the linebacker, up making the play. Again, right about the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard or less.
Quickly through the line as
Josh Jones did a great job.
Yes. Shades of Luke Shoemaker splitting through there, hitting the ball carrier before he could even get a hold of the ball almost.
Even though the PA man a couple times tonight has credited other people with tackles, and that was Josh Jones. 3rd down, 9. Modica to throw. Across the middle, the ball is deflected by Jones and incomplete. Looked like Josh Jones had a hand on the ball. Jennings, I believe, was the intended receiver, or possibly Denius in front of him. But the ball is incomplete. 4th down now from the 18-yard line. See some changing of personnel by the Zeps. This could mean a field goal. We'll see. Now it looks like they will go for it. A little long for a field goal. That would be about a 35-yarder. So on 4th and 9, the Zeps will go for it. Modica will be in a shotgun formation with 3 receivers to the right. I saw some movement, but no, there is a flag. Pass is thrown and incomplete.
Through the hands of Denis, number 2.
Trigg was there defensively. There was some movement, illegal motion or against the Zeps. That penalty will be declined, and the Seminoles will take over at their own 18-yard line. After the 2 early turnovers, there's no damage done at this point in time. And the penalty is declined. It's about the 17-yard line. Again, I'm not real sure if that ball got placed back exactly where it was before. It looks like that incomplete pass may have netted about a yard for Shenandoah. But Seminole ball nonetheless, their second possession after the fumble and then the fumble on the punt.
Quick handoff. Weddle. He's got a couple with 3 up the middle. Blocking up the middle there with
just over the 20-yard line to about the close to the 21. 2nd down and 8. About 2 yards.
In, number 85.
Slot formation to the left. Direct snap to Kramer in the shotgun. He'll keep and get nothing.
Nothing at all there.
Bassford on the tackle, number 55. Looks like number 52, Seth Reed, last up off the pile. 3rd down and 8. They'll put the ball right back about the line of scrimmage, just past the 20-yard line. I don't think we really expected this much play in the first 6 minutes of the game to be down here to our left.
No, don't think so. Shot
Kramer to throw.
A lot of time.
And the ball's overthrown. Intended for Nippert and well overthrown. And 3 and out and punt for the Seminoles. Kramer will go in punt formation while Rudy Denius will be back in single safety for the Zeps.
And early in the game with the Zeps having their 3rd possession, we're still 5:54 remaining in this first quarter.
He'll be joined by number 44, Ronnie Modica. About 15 yards in front of him as the short receiver or short safety. Kramer's kicks away, and it's a dandy.
Long one. Nice.
Denius at the 41-yard line.
Josh Jones through, can't wrap him.
Denius still on his feet.
On his feet.
He's hit on the far side by
Trigg and
Trigg and Shoemaker over there.
I believe.
Couldn't tell exactly. About a 40-yard punt by Kramer with a 12-yard return. Zeps will put the ball in play again in Monroe Central territory at the 47-yard line. No right to the line without a huddle with a pro eye set. This is Miller, the tailback, a hole off the right side.
Boer with a hand wrapped around him.
He's going to have about 5 yards.
Boer along with several others, but he picks up possibly 6.
I'll take it to the 42-yard line.
Miller, number 24, is a senior, 5'9", 170 pounds.
Denius goes out wide to the right. Jennings to the left. Modica to throw. flag down. Pass is complete for a short gain to Guinness over on the far side. We have 2 flags on the field. So let's take a look and see what this is. The fact that the play was not whistled is going to be a flag against the offense and a legal procedure call against Shenandoah. The pickup was only about a yard, but I think in this situation you're probably going to see the Seminoles push the Zeps back 5 yards. The choices would be 3rd and about 3 or 2nd and about 11. And looks like maybe the penalty is going to be stepped off. That's why they come in, and I wasn't sure if everyone place it or step it off there. But they will mark it back 5 yards, 2nd about 9. As I miscalculated there on that, but 2nd and 9, the yardage more valuable than the down. 3rd and 2, it's going to give them a couple opportunities. Back them up here, and try to establish a little bit of field position. Full house backfield. Modica to throw across the middle.
Right over the middle.
Deflected off the hands of Cobb, the fullback. Nippert was the defender. Off his
white
hands.
Jerseys right in that area. It'll be 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9.
4:40.
Zeps changed 3 people offensively, or at least 3 came on. And now 3 different people leave. They'll send 3 receivers to the right. Modica to the shotgun. Long count. He rolled over to the right and gun it across the middle.
Got it
complete.
to Jennings.
Jennings near the 30-yard line.
Number 19, Brandon Jennings, 5'11", 185-pound junior, on a 1st down pickup. The first down, I believe, for the Zeps tonight. Is that right?
Big 3rd down conversion. I think that is the first down after getting the ball down inside the Seminole 20 via the fumbled punt. Now they come right to the line without a huddle. Same formation. Modica to throw and caught, I believe, on the far side. Number 47 is Andy Christian, the tight end. He's listed as a tight end, and he was one of the receivers wide in the triple wide receiver formation. Short pickup, only 3 yards, 2nd down 7. Put the ball just inside the 30-yard line.
Christian, 5'10", 180 pounds, and he is also a junior. They have several talented younger classmen here.
Not a lot of seniors on this club. They send the 3 receivers wide left. Modica under center will drop to throw. He's going back the other way on screen to Miller.
He's got some room with blocks, and he's up close to a 1st down, and I believe he's got it.
And Chris Demmerling had a hand on him, but Miller had a head of steam up and was able to keep his momentum going and be right at the 1st down marker.
Going to be close. Looks like they marked it short.
Just short. Bring up 3rd down and less than a yard. Ball just shy of the, let's call it the 21-yard line. So another 3rd down play. We're at 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in period number 1. For the 2nd time tonight, Shenandoah, in position where they can throw to the end zone, but the Seminoles have not been out of their own territory yet tonight. And a little mix-up in the backfield. Modica running into his back and going down, and will lose a couple yards. And I guess when you're 1 and 5 and you get an opportunity, it's the situations like that, that cost you the opportunity.
Yeah.
3rd down and a yard. Now it's going to be 4th and 3, and that just changes things entirely. Three receivers wide to the right for the Zeps, and Modica once again in the shotgun. He wants to throw, and the ball is low as he tried to hit Jennings, and incomplete. And the Seminole defense, for the 2nd time with their backs against the wall, have held on downs and will take over at the 23-yard line. I have to stop and count every time we change here. They put the ball down to see exactly where it is, but it will be the 23-yard line for the Seminoles. 2:17 remaining in the first period. I'd say it's about time we get a little offensive movement started. Kramer run the sneak.
And he'll pick up a couple before hit hard there by the linebacker, Bassford, 55. I'm not sure the procedure by the Seminoles. That may very well be just a check off at the line of scrimmage when Kramer sees the middle open there, the linebacker's back, and that he's able to just, call an audible and run the sneak himself, and he'll get 3 yards. We'll get a timeout for an equipment problem by the Zeps. Zeps Reed going to the sideline, number 52. Looks like he's got problems with a strap possibly on his helmet. They'll replace him, 59 coming in. Jim Rapaski.
John Cecil leaves the field as Friday is in with the play. 2nd down and 7. Kramer drops, wants to throw. Quick out here for Friday, off his hands, incomplete. And maybe run before you catch it.
Yep. Just on the end of his fingers there, should have been caught.
Well, let's be honest, offensively here in almost a full quarter, there hasn't been a single item go right, with the possible exception of one nice 8 or 9 yard run by Josh Jones. There's really been nothing else good happen offensively. But fortunately, the defense has done a great job. 1:38 and the period was now 3rd and 7. The ball at the 26-yard line. Kramer alone in the backfield now with 3 receivers right and 2 to the left. Kramer to throw. He's going to run up the middle. He's got room. Picks up a block from Knowlton and gets his first down near the 40-yard line. And a nice job by Kramer of cutting off a block there by Denny Knowlton. He kind of allowed to set up the man. Denny threw the block, and Kramer cutting right off of it. Pickup of about 14 yards to the 40-yard line, so first down. And that now becomes the best offensive play of the evening. Minute 20. And period number 1. Kramer back under center. And movement.
And we got movement.
And we have 2 people, look like Rob Trigg and Chris Demmerling, both off ahead of the snap. And that's going to cost the Seminoles 5. Occasionally you see one guy jump the snap. It's unusual to see 2 people completely opposite the ball jump ahead of time.
It has not been pretty so far this evening.
First down and 15. Well, I know Coach mentioned Thursday night on the show the example of Frontier losing at Fort Fry, and I can't think anybody out there that's listening to us now thought that there was any chance that would ever happen a week ago,
right.
Including myself. So funny things happen. That's why you play the game.
Weddle and not much there.
Will gets a couple of yards back of the penalty to the 37-yard line, but 2 yards is all. Second down and 13.
Reed and Bassford on the stop, as there wasn't much there off the right side. Pick up a couple. This is going to run out. We're at about 38 seconds remaining in this first quarter. As the first quarter has been very pretty, hopefully we can regroup and come back and fire them up here second quarter.
Slot I formation to the right. And again, movement. And that was the fullback Weddle, and that's going to be 5 more yards. At 23 seconds remaining in the period, I don't think you'll see Coach spend a timeout to discuss things here with the end of the quarter coming up. But I can't think that there's a single member of the coaching staff down there, from Coach Circosta, Coach Singleton, Coach Sherman, down on the field that's at all happy.
No, they're not.
Including Coach Shoemaker and Coach Briggs, wherever they're hiding at.
Over on the bank someplace.
Second and 18. Kramer to throw, but he's going deep for Nippert. Overthrown. And about 5 yards too far for Nippert, who had some room, just unable to make connection. Third down and 18. We're at 8 seconds remaining in period number 1. So we'll get another play.
Got to bring up 3rd and 20.
They're trying for the big play there to try to liven things up a little bit.
And Nippert had a step on the man, defensive man, but ball just a little overthrown.
If there's one aspect of our passing game that really has not connected yet this year, it's the deep passing game. The middle and short passing game has been extremely good, but the deep passing game really has not been there. Kramer to throw again. He's under pressure to try the screen to Jones.
Nice job by Jones to keep the ball alive, but it's going to be well short.
He'll make a tough catch as Kramer had to unload it a little bit in a hurry under pressure from Bassford.
And
Jones makes the catch. He'll pick up about 5 yards probably. We've reached the end of the first period, and there is no score.
Traveling hundreds of miles for physical, occupational, or speech therapy can be emotionally and physically draining and very costly. That's why Woodsfield Nursing and Rehabilitation Center now offers outpatient and inpatient therapy for all ages. Sports injuries may occur in any sport, and our licensed therapists are here 5 days a week. Occupational therapy is available to the elderly and to victims of work and auto accidents or trauma. Therapists work with a variety of ages and circumstances. If you or someone you love need help, call today.
A good football team works together, helping each other to do their best.
A good insurance company works together too, showing you the best coverage for you and your family.
A winning football team shares the glory. The running back needs those blockers to make that long run to the end zone.
A winning insurance agency represents several companies, so you have personally designed coverage to take you wherever you need to go.
The Monroe Central Seminoles have a winning tradition.
And F.W. Shoemaker has a winning tradition of service, integrity, and customer satisfaction.
Two local traditions that keep on going.
Period number 2 underway, 4th and 12 for the Seminoles. Kramer, punt formation. Denis, single safety. It's a high kick and a very good kick. He'll drive Denis back to his own 15-yard line where he fumbles. Now picks it up at the 10, looks for running room on the far side, and sidesteps a couple people still on his feet. We have a flag down well ahead of the play. Again, better than a 40-yard punt by Kramer. Nice job by Denis getting back upfield after the fumble to his own 23-yard line, but a flag was thrown and undoubtedly a blocking violation of some type, and undoubtedly a mistake on my part again as they've called a personal foul against Monroe Central. So whatever was mentioned during the timeout obviously didn't sink in very well for somebody as they get caught, as a personal foul. Very likely it could be second man, but second man always gets caught, and that's going to cost the Seminoles 15 yards. And after having the Zeps pinned back in their own territory, they'll now have pretty decent field position out at the 38-yard line. And that was completely away from the play in a blocking situation and a very foolish penalty by whomever. So everything's Shenandoah's favor so far as the breaks and field position, but no score yet. They'll give it on a dive to his right halfback who's hit at the line of scrimmage. And that is, I'm not sure, the ball carrier. Hannes and Demmerling, I think, on the tackle there, from the tackle positions. A couple yard pickup. And that may have been Denis, the right halfback, on the carry on that play. They went to a full house with a double tight end. And they'll give it to Miller on a straight dive now to the left side. And he'll pick up a couple yards. He'll be knocked to the ground. See, Weddle was one of the last people up in the area of the pile. 3rd down and 6. Nothing fancy about the last two plays. Just hand the ball to the halfback for a dive and straight on blocking. 3rd and 6. Same formation. They'll counterplay to Denis, the tailback, and he'll be hit on the other side. And I saw Knowlton there. I see Boer. Weddle also. And we have a Seminole down.
Taken down by number 74, Norton.
And we'll take a stop here to see who the injured Seminole is at this moment. So as Coach Acosta makes his way into your picture, and now it looks like Doc Snyder there to take a look at things.
Program number 5 and program number 102. Ranger prizes in the top of the concession stand.
Oh, my apologies to Sam Hannes, as the injured Seminole is Chris Demmerling, as he's making his way off the field. It'll be 4th down for the Zeps. The ball at the 44-yard line, and punt formation for number 20, Josh Williams, with Kramer and Jones deep standing near their own 20-yard line. Snaps a little bit low, but Williams gets the kick off, and it's a nice kick. Jones will take the ball on his own 17-yard line, try to get outside, and get outside he will. And one man to beat. Now the pursuit will pick up the distance, and Williams, the punter, brings him down at the 35-yard line. And I think if Joshua stayed to the outside and just sprinted there, he could have turned the corner and may have had some running room there, but he kind of put a move on there and kind of allowed the pursuit to catch up with him, but still a nice return out to the 36-yard line. Seminoles will now take over there, 1st and 10, still trying to get something going offensively in this scoreless game. Four-man front for the Zeps. They'll cheat the linebackers up. Weddle just a dive over the top of the pile. 3, maybe 4 yards, very near the 40-yard line. I think they'll put him at the 39.
9:52 left to play in the first half. Last call for program 102. Last call for
Daniel Ludwig in replacing Weddle with the play. Still notice Will limping quite a bit as he comes off the field. 2nd down, 7.
Still no scores. The big thing is 9:25 remaining.
Kramer tries to get outside.
Cuts it back, and he's got a little bit of room, but I believe that number 10.
Number 10, William Webster. Did a nice job of keeping the play from going outside there, forcing Kramer into the inside. A couple of yards. Number 68, Tucker Roberts, is into the lineup, replacing Demerly at the right offensive guard.
And Justin Friday bringing in the play from the sideline as
we'll put Kramer down at the 42-yard line.
3rd and long, 3rd and 5.
3rd and about 5. Direct snap to Kramer. A lot of people out here to the left. He'll throw in the general area of Trigg and nowhere close as Williams and Denis were there. And good thing it was overthrown. And another punting formation. Kramer, he's got off a couple of nice kicks, but I think you'd really prefer that he not be attempting this many punts in the first half.
Didn't actually want to be in this situation right here.
Denis will go deep and had a little trouble with the last kick. We'll see how far back he goes because Kramer was able to hit a nice one last time and over Denis's head. He'll be back at his own 22-yard line. It's a high
nice
kick,
one again.
And over here to the left side, it's going to hit and roll, and Denis will let it roll inside the 20, inside the 15, down there by Boer at the 12-yard line.
And that's a tremendous kick.
46 yards, no return. So now the defense has done their job thus far. They've held the Zeps excellent job, and if they can just create a turnover or something down here and maybe give the offense a break.
Hopefully hold the Zeps until the offense wakes up and get some activity going.
Tom Jones in at defensive tackle now in the place of Demerling, who was injured a moment ago. They'll give to Miller, the tailback.
And he bounces off 2 tackles.
He's still on his feet, has the first down.
He's got nice yardage up the middle. Looks like Trigg and Shoemaker on the stop, but not before big yardage off the right side.
28-yard line. That's a pickup of 16 yards by Miller.
Coming right at you. He bounced off a couple tackles there as we didn't wrap. So they'll have a first down in good position. Miller again. This time he runs into his own man.
Outside, he's going to be hit and dropped
and
by
he'll be brought down.
Kramer, I believe, on the far side. They may give him forward progress of a yard or so to the 29.
Miller trying to bust it to the outside, and he kind of ran into the back of his own blocker there. Kramer coming up and putting him down, but not before a yard, possibly a little more. It's 7:36 remaining in this first half, second quarter, first half.
Modica gives to Cobb, his fullback. He's near the first down. Second effort will get the first down to the 40-yard line.
Kramer and Boer, I believe, on the stop. Is that? Another first down. Ralph Cobb, 200-pounder, getting up ahead of steam.
Ball just across the 40-yard line, still in Shenandoah territory. Seminoles cheating a lot of people up. Full house backfield for the Zeps. We're going to have a flag down, and it's a big gainer. And
still on his feet.
This play is going to come back.
It's going to be a race here as toward the end zone, and he's in. But we'll see what the flag.
Venus goes 60 yards for a touchdown, but it's coming back. The right tight end on the Shenandoah side moved ahead of the snap, and that will cost them.
Flag laying at the 41-yard line.
He was moving ahead of the snap. It's coming back for illegal motion in Shenandoah.
What a shame for them, but a big break for the Seminoles as Dinas came through that pile, and it was a foot race to the edge of the end zone, and he won it, but it's coming back.
You know, there's a guy standing down here in his T-shirt, acting like one of those NFL fans, yelling and screaming at the official, and I guarantee you, he don't have a clue. I think it says bomb equipment on the back of his shirt, so
yeah,
if the shirt fits, wear it. First and 15, but I saw the movement, and I also saw the official on this side have to go into his pocket a second time to find it and throw the flag. So it was a very late flag, and I was watching that and really didn't see the runner Dinas break through. But I know he went the distance, but you know, it does not count. So maybe that's be a break for the Seminoles and can get things going here and change the momentum.
Hopefully a wake-up call. Another big break here. Defense again. Quick hitter, Josh Jones. Miller, the ball carrier, and Jones catches him, and
he'll get about 3 of the yards of the penalty back. Bring up a second down and 12. Now at the 38-yard line.
Second and 11. It's 27 and 20.
No Shenandoah turnovers yet tonight. This would be a nice time. Fullback Cobb, he'll be back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard past. Probably 3rd and 9 at the 6-minute mark, time remaining in the first half. Now a little bit farther than that, it's going to be 3rd and about 8.
And it has to be kind of a stunning statistic here at just under 6 minutes that no score.
Well, I mentioned a story the other night I think that was last week's game of Bellsville coming down here 2 years ago, undefeated and winning 7-6. And they still feel that a field goal, the Shenandoah people feel that a field goal that they attempted late in the game was very close to good and maybe was good.
Modica going to pass,
he slips,
down.
And well, finally we get a whistle. Modica kind of resigned the play there and knew he was down on the knee, and the whistle from the official was very late.
Was that the same official who had trouble with the flag? I wonder.
No, it
wasn't.
But
yeah, he was absolutely down. He slipped and his knee dropped.
And he knew it.
And he stopped the play. And
there was no whistle.
Tacklers stopped. They didn't come after him.
So
everybody but the whistle.
Finally did get the whistle, so that's a loss of about 7 yards back to the 35. Williams will kick it away. It's a short kick which will hit and bounce. Jones will let it go.
And wisely.
Once it hit the ground and rolled a couple times, wise move to not try to pick it up with people coming at you. Seminoles now with 4:48 remaining in half number one will have the ball on their own 28-yard line, and there is no score.
And I'm sure Josh had to be thinking of the luck we've had so far this evening, not picking that up and making another crucial mistake here.
So I guess Coach trying to convince me all week that this was a dangerous game, as usual, and Coach knows what he's talking about.
Don't question Coach. We see Dimmerling down on the sideline there, ready to come back in.
A lot of Zeps up tight.
Quick handoff.
Dive play. Quick 3 or 4 yards. Trigg.
Seth Reed, number 52, I believe, on the submarine-type tackle. 2nd and 5, they call it. 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Chris Demmerling back in the lineup after setting out an offensive and defensive series after being shaken earlier.
Fake.
Kramer to throw.
Looking to pass.
He's going deep. Way deep. Incomplete.
Just off the fingertips of Nippert.
It was there for a moment, but unable to make connections. 3rd and 5. So a gamble you take by going for all the marbles on 2nd down and 5. Now you're in a very tough 3rd and 5 situation. Slot eye to the right. Kramer wants to throw.
He's got
and number 55,
Bassford
was back there before Kramer was. As the Zeps sent a lot of people.
They guessed right and came up big. Big loss, 4th down, and
Kramer to punt for, I'd say this is probably the 4th time.
4th time, I believe.
Yeah, all 3 punts thus far have been over 40 yards, and it's going to take a boomer to get this one out of there.
Just about the 40-yard line. As he retreats back farther.
Not as good a kick as the line drive, and Jennings back there. He's got the 38-yard line. Trying to get outside where he'll be dropped on the far side. Can't tell for sure who made the play over there.
Had several jerseys, Roberts and Jones. Muntz was in that area, so one of those made a pretty nice hit.
Yeah, once again, Dale, the Zeps, on the Seminole side of the 50-yard line, taking over at the 46, and with 3:21 left, and I believe all their timeouts, the Zeps will be entertaining thoughts of getting on the board and taking a lead at halftime.
They've had things their way pretty well. They just haven't been able to get on the board with a 0-0 score. 3 minutes left in the half to put something together. Miller.
Screen to Miller. He'll pick up a couple blocks. Somebody had his feet there. I believe that was Kramer.
And then 33, and
had
then
some help finishing the job.
Dimmerling possibly on the stop after Kramer slowed him up. Pick up of possibly 3.
We're inside 3 minutes. There's been some people both offensively and defensively that we've called names of quite a bit that's been very silent thus far tonight. Modica will keep on the far side. And
he's
come out of the pile and be near the first down. Also near the out of bounds line on that far side. A keeper all the way by the quarterback, Modica.
Modica, only a sophomore. You know, they have some hopes in this kid.
First down, Shenandoah. 2:35 on the clock. And this would be at least the third time that Shenandoah has been down in this position or closer here in the first half. Zepp's now at the 35-yard line.
Modica on that last carry is a sophomore, 6 foot, 165 pounds.
He'll pitch to Dinas. We'll get a flag and also get a play by Shoemaker. Back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of a yard, but a very quick flag went down in the middle of the blocking area by the umpire. And I'm not going to call this one, but if I was going to call it, my first guess would have been holding.
Gun shy after the last mistake, huh?
I've been trying to cut down on those mistakes this year. Declined the penalty because of the play. Went for a loss of a yard. Second down and 11. So a very quick flag at the point of the initial contact of the blocking right in the middle there. Somebody caught holding. Shotgun formation, Modica under pressure, throws long, nobody there.
Nobody there.
Over top of everybody, Dinas was his
Not
intended
a real
receiver.
Good snap.
A lot of pressure up front, a lot of rush, nice job there. Modica having to throw that ball maybe a little quicker than what he had hoped for, bringing up 3rd and 11.
But very wisely throwing it away where no one could get to it. 1:53 remaining in this half. Chilly evening after a real nice warm afternoon, but it's starting to feel like fall. Getting ready for Bellsville. Always the coldest night of the year.
Modica once again takes a direct snap. He wants to throw back the other way to Miller. He slips down. He'll make the catch but lose a couple of yards. A little moisture on the ground there. The grass getting a little wet from the nighttime dew and maybe even a little frost getting ready to gather here, but you know, it's 2 or 3 times we've seen people slip, and the completion will go for -2 yards. And the Zeps will choose to punt the ball away with 1:25 and clock running.
We could stand a big play right here, Coach. I'd like to see a score before the half, as we've got Josh Jones and Kramer back.
He just tries to pooch it downfield. The deep man let it roll and rolls into the end zone. You know, nice attempt there by the punter, Williams, to kick it down there. Hopefully it would slow down so his people could down it, but not to be the case. So at 1:05 remaining in the first half, Seminoles on their own 20-yard line with all 3 timeouts remaining. So decision here, do you take a chance to try to get something on the board here the length of the field, or do you just, you know, get in at halftime and try to regroup?
Yeah. We'll see what Coach decides. He has Friday into the ball game, wide to this side, so.
Kramer drops, he wants to throw, he's going deep. It's Friday.
He's got Friday right here at the sideline, out of bounds.
Just shy of midfield, let's make it the 45-yard line. Justin Friday makes the catch.
Miller on the stop, number 24.
Maybe the biggest catch of Justin Friday's career. And a lot of yelling from up above us here from the Shenandoah coaches. Did I miss something there?
I don't know what they were yelling. I think they were saying nice play, if I heard them right.
Shenandoah will spend a timeout with 58 seconds remaining.
And that ball thrown up in the air, Friday kind of had to adjust to it, and Miller.
Did the ball come loose? Did anybody see there? They were yelling fumble. Did the ball come loose over near the sideline?
Yeah, I think it was laying there on the sideline, but I assume they blew it dead before the.
So 58 seconds left. Shenandoah, since the clock was stopped out of bounds, will spend a timeout there to try to get their defense organized. So from this position on the field now, a chance for the Seminoles to get a lot of plays off with timeouts here, and maybe get down there for a couple of shots at the end zone before halftime. And boy, you could sure use something.
Use something here. Even some positive yardage of just picking up some gains. Things have not gone well. They haven't looked good offensively this first half, and so a chance to regroup and possibly get some points, but if not, at least look good, come out in the second half and put on a charge.
Well, let's hope number 58's down on the sideline limbering up that toe in case we get in position for a field goal attempt here, but hopefully his opportunity will be a point after. 45-yard line, still in Monroe Central territory. The 25-yard pickup across the middle. Shoemaker has been a big play all year. Puts a move on, cuts back. Venus will make a play at the 26-yard line. Now we're in business.
Nice job, and he calls.
And I believe the Seminoles are going to spend their first time out of the half. So 2 plays, big pass plays. Justin Friday and John Shoemaker. We've seen that little dump pass over the middle to John. And I'll tell you what, get John out in the open field, and he's one of the best open field runners this team has, and did a nice job picking up additional yardage.
Possesses good speed, good head on him, and we're in real good position at the 26-yard line.
Looks like the 26-yard line.
48 seconds left.
48 seconds, if my count is correct, still 2 timeouts remaining. And boy, just, any points on the board after just a very lackluster and quite unimpressive first half.
Coach breaks huddle, and the team will come back out, and lots of time. Scoring position on the field.
Well, you're now in position. If you choose to run the ball, you can with timeouts remaining. And if you want to throw the ball toward the end zone, you can. At the 26-yard line.
This formation we're getting used to seeing. You don't know exactly.
Kramer will run it up the middle. Try to get outside toward the sideline, out of bounds at the 21-yard line, 5-yard pickup.
And 42 seconds left, so 6 seconds to run that play.
But, taking some time off the clock is not a big problem. Number one thing there, pick up about 5 yards and get out of bounds.
And each time down, we're getting closer to Tovar range.
So again, Kramer up under center with receivers spread out. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Usually this formation, Kramer is in the shotgun. Quick out here for Trigg, makes the catch, tries to get to the outside. He'll be pulled down by Williams, number 20, at the 20-yard line, which is just about the line of scrimmage. And Monroe Central timeout with 32 seconds. And the idea there is to get Trigg out in the open field, but just not able to do anything. A nice job coming up by the tackler, number 20, Josh Williams. Just a sophomore, and we've seen him as the punter. So now it's 3rd down from the 20. And I got to think even if a field goal situation would come up here on 4th down, that this might be about the limit of your distance. You really need to pick up some yardage here and another 1st down. If an incompletion or no gain here, that's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Maybe if we talk long enough about a field goal attempt, something big will happen and we'll get in the end zone. And I believe Monroe Central still has a timeout remaining.
I believe you're right.
32 seconds.
And the partisan crowd right here with us is
some confusion on the alignment. We finally get people where they're supposed to be. Kramer drops the throw. And Kramer just throws it away. We'll get a flag. It'll be interesting to see what this call is, as the ball was way overthrown. Kramer just throwing the ball out of bounds to kill the clock as he had no receiver. and that's going to be an offensive pass interference penalty against Monroe Central. And I think what the call there is one of the wide receivers over there throwing a block as the ball was in the air. And as a receiver, you cannot throw a block while the ball is in the air if you're one of the receivers. And that's offensive pass interference. It's going to cost you some big yardage.
So this is definitely the
And
wrong
that
direction.
also is a loss of down. Offensive pass interference is a crucial penalty. Costs you 15 yards and loss of down. Now you're at 4th down, back at the 35-yard line, and 4th and 20. 4th and 20 with 25 seconds. Scoreboard still says 3rd down, but the downs marker across the way is correct. It is 4th down as they make the correction on the scoreboard. And that's definitely not what you needed. Kramer to throw. Under pressure. Shoemaker.
He's hit immediately.
Is going to be well short of the 1st down. And Shenandoah's defense has held with the aid of the penalty, and the Zeps will take over with 19 seconds remaining. And it looks like this first half is going to be scoreless.
Let's hope anyway with 19 seconds.
Well, Coach knew it was going to be tough, and but I don't think even he could have anticipated it being quite this tough, and the first half of play.
Well, there hasn't been too many things to really cheer about this first half if you're a Knoll fan.
Hats off to the Shenandoah defense. Has
They've
done everything.
A beautiful job.
And as Coach said Thursday night, Shenandoah's losses have been to quality people. So 19 seconds left, I'd say the Zeps will just take a knee and probably kill the clock, and they'll do that, and that should take us to halftime. Because I don't think Coach will choose to stop the clock at this point in time, and they'll try to regroup. And I got to say, Shenandoah by far has outplayed the Seminoles in the first half, but we're going to go to halftime, and we're still scoreless, so it could be worse. So halftime, Shenandoah 0, Monroe Central 0.
You've known that Woodsfield Ashland sells 100% pure gasoline, diesel fuel, and kerosene. And you know about the 27 flavors of Kirk's ice cream and that you could call ahead to order great pizza to eat before or after the game. And last year we told you about those fabulous hamburgers cooked in just 45 seconds and about Southern shaved ice in lots of flavors. But now they serve French fries, onion rings, cheese sticks, pizza by the slice, and lots more in a hot air oven. No deep frying. It tastes so good, don't tell the kids it's healthy. Hungry? Call Ashland. They're open till 11:30 Monday through Saturday till 10 on Sunday. As time passes, your needs change. Woodsfield Savings and Loan has changed to meet those needs. At the Woodsfield Savings Bank, we know your schedule requires a drive-through and night deposit box. You want convenient parking, direct deposit, and automatic payments. At our new location on State Route 78, we want to meet your needs for a home mortgage, car loan, checking, and savings account. Our name and location have changed, but we're still here to serve our community and to help you to grow. The Woodsfield Savings Bank.
John and Steve of Weber's Pharmacy were born and raised in our area and care about you and your family. Over the years, they've served our community with after-hours emergency service, quality products, and competitive prices, friendly staff, and that special hometown touch. With that same spirit of hometown pride, John and Steve wish the Monroe Central Seminole teams and coaching staff good luck for a safe and successful season. Remember Weber's Pharmacy for all your health care needs. You're not just a number at Weber's Pharmacy, you're part of the family.
Jackson's Newsstand has something for everyone in your family. They carry a huge selection of balloons, gifts, and cards for all occasions, even personalized cards from Woodsfield. And it's time for school supplies and jigsaw puzzles, paperbacks, magazines, and of course videos. Enjoy one-stop shopping at Jackson's and save money too. Money orders are only 66 cents and delicious cappuccino just 69 cents. Pick up some groceries, sundries, lottery tickets, and jewelry. Services include UPS, Western Union, and copies. Jackson's Newsstand, much more than a convenience store.
It's that time of year again, time to fix up that wood cutting and lawn equipment. Sandy Patton at Patton Small Engine Service can service that old chainsaw or fix you up with a new Poland Pro chainsaw, trimmer, or brush cutter. Whether you're in the timber business or just cutting firewood, Sandy has a Poland Pro that's right for you. Sandy can also sharpen all types of saws, so give Sandy a call at 472-5675. Open Monday through Friday, 6 to 10, Saturday and Sunday, 1 to 6. Patton Small Engine Service.
Back ready to begin the second half. The Zeps will receive to start the second half. And number one lesson to be learned after a scoreless first half. You let a 1-5 team hang around, and now they think they can win. So the Seminoles with their work cut out for them in this scoreless game. And I don't think anybody here, Monroe Central, Shenandoah fan alike, really anticipated this situation. But the Shenandoah people are now excited, and the Monroe Central fans are pretty stunned. So Daniel Cole will kick off to start the third period. Zeps with the initial possession. You have to ask your defense if you're Monroe Central to step up and make some more big plays. You can probably hear the Shenandoah fans now. This is probably as excited as they've been all year. Number 19, Brandon Jennings, will be deep. One side of them here have number 3, Derek Leach. And the other side, number 20, Josh Williams. So second half ready to get underway with Daniel Cole preparing to kick off. There's the whistle, and here we go. Nice kick. Williams at the 12-yard line. Goes to the left side, has some running room, still on his feet, and Shoemaker will make the play along with Trigg out near the 40-yard line. And once again, kickoff coverage, a problem. Daniel Ludwig a little bit slow to his feet, and he's going to come out of the game. Number 46, Robert Muntz, will replace Ludwig on the first play of the third period. Full house backfield for Shenandoah. It looks like they're going to come out and try to run it here as they had some success doing in the first half. Modica wants to keep left side. Not much. Shoemaker over there with Golden. Second and 10 now as they put the ball back right about the line of scrimmage. And that line of scrimmage is the Zeps' 38-yard line. Just underway in the third period, no score. I think it's been a while since we've had a scoreless first half. Modica, option. He'll pitch. That's Miller. He'll step up around one tackler and then be dropped. And the ball's loose, and the Seminoles have it. And that may be the break we're looking for. I need some help. Nippert. I think Jesse Nippert picked the ball up. Jesse Nippert with the fumble recovery. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't see the ball come loose. But that may be the break that the Seminoles need as they'll take over on their own 49-yard line. Take that back. That is the 46-yard line in Shenandoah territory. First Shenandoah turnover. The Seminoles had 2 in the first half. Wishbone formation. Trigg, the ball carrier, he'll be dropped for very little gain. 52, Seth Reed on the tackle. No gain, right back at the 46-yard line, second and 10. It'll be interesting to see what type of adjustments may have been made at halftime as far as the running game, passing game, what coach thinks will work the best here in this third quarter. Slot formation. Kramer keeps, he's outside, has running room. He has a first down. He's inside the 30-yard line where Jennings will make the tackle. First down, Seminoles. 28-yard line. 18-yard pickup by Kramer. And that's just faking the ball inside, keeping it, and the defensive end stepping down, honoring the fake, and Kramer going outside and having running room. The closest the Seminoles have been was the 20-yard line there in the closing moments of the second period. They're now at the 28, first and 10. And movement, and number 55, Shenandoah, in the backfield. That's Bassford. Did he jump or was he drawn? And I believe he jumped. And it is encroachment. Shenandoah, 5 yards. Taking the ball to the 23-yard line.
9:59 left to play in the third quarter. Score is 0-0. Ball started at the 23
First and 5.
So the Seminoles have it. First and 5.
Slot left with Nippert way out here to the left.
Kramer keeps the ball in check.
Kramer will have another first down.
15-yard line, 16-yard line.
Near the 16-yard line.
Led by Rob Rogers, number 67.
Nothing fancy there. Number 67, Rogers, and on the tackle for the Zeps. They'll put the ball at the 16-yard line.
First and 10, ball spotted at the 16. 9:28 to play in the third quarter.
Kramer keeps the left side, and Ralph Cobb's going to make the play in the backfield. Back to the line of scrimmage as Cobb shot through a gap and just was able to outrun Kramer and make the play. And out ahead of him there was green grass, but Cobb able to make the play from behind. And Cobb lined up on the defensive left side as the defensive end and able to make the play there. That's a good job by Cobb on that play. Slot to the right. Kramer to throw. Quick out, and his ball's caught at the 10-yard line by Nippert. It's short of the first down. It's about a 5-yard pickup. That'll bring up third down and 4. They'll put the ball down, looks like nose of the ball right on the 10-yard line. Third down and 4. And for the first time tonight, the Seminoles are down this close. As I stated earlier, 25-yard line was the closest they had been. Ball now at the 10-yard line. Third down. Kramer, right up the middle, first back. That's Jones, very close to first down near the 5-yard line, and if he's marked at the 5, he should have the first down. Very close and just shy. Just shy, fourth down, and it's going to be less than a yard. And considering the situation, scoreless game, and things have not been going well, no decision to be made here. You go for it on fourth down and less than a yard. Fourth and a yard. Kramer to keep, has the first down and very close to the goal line. He's about the 2-yard line, but there will be a first and goal from Monroe Central. So trying to convert the Shenandoah fumble into some points.
That'll bring up a first down. For the Seminoles, with the ball on the 2-yard line.
They will put the ball on the 2. There's 7 minutes remaining in the third period. Jones. Touchdown. A lot of signals from Monroe Central players, but no signal for a moment there from anyone in a striped shirt. And Josh Jones, a 2-yard run, and finally, 6 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the third period. The Seminoles are on the board. Daniel Cole out of a hold of Eric Kramer. Tucker Roberts the snap. Shifting into the regular formation.
Josh Jones, number 21. The snap, the stop, the
Kick is down and looks good and is good. So 7-0 Seminoles. Let's take a quick timeout.
These days, it seems like everyone is looking for a bargain. You can spend a lot of time shopping for high quality and low prices, even for gasoline. Redhead in Woodsfield has 100% pure gasoline at low, low prices. While you're there, save on car care products, including oil, fluids, additives, and more. Soft drinks are discounted every day at the Redhead. Stock up on your favorite pop and snacks. Even Fido gets a break with Champion dog food at big, big savings. So stop at the Redhead today and save.
Well, at halftime, we sent Dale down to the field to shoot some footage, and things started going better, so maybe we better keep Dale down there. But the fumble recovery by Nippert. The Seminoles go 46 yards and get into the end zone on the 2-yard run by Jones. Cole kicks off, and it's a low squibber, picked up by one of the upbacks. That's Cobb, and the ball's loose. And the Seminoles are on it. Number 61, Brad Demerly, the freshman. And you see here the first guy out there to give him a big hug was brother Chris. So Brad Demerling with the fumble recovery and the second zap turnover. And just like that, the Seminoles back in business. And we're going to get a Shenandoah timeout. Coach Mike McVeigh going to come out and talk to the defense as the Seminoles will take over on the Shenandoah 41-yard line.
Before winter stops you in your tracks, stop by Monroe Tire Center, 314 Mill Street. You'll get top quality tires with fast, dependable, and courteous service. We have computerized balancing and four-wheel alignment specializing in front-end work, including shocks and struts. Our service also includes brake work and free brake inspection. We carry a full line of quality tires and are able to supply most brands you may want. Custom wheels and batteries also available. Whether it's new, used, or retread tires you're looking for, stop in for all your tire needs. For honest, dependable service, call Monroe Tire Center at 472-5188.
One thing during that timeout, I'm sure Coach McVeigh is trying to tell his unit there is don't throw away a great first half. You're trying to keep the intensity up. And how many people out there watching realize both fumble recoveries by the Seminoles in the third quarter made by freshmen? Kramer to throw. Pump fake. Going deep. Has a man. Complete. Nippert at the 20. Ledwig. Daniel Ledwig. Nice grab. That ball was not an easy catch. Reaching up for the high ball. Daniel Ledwig making the catch at the 20-yard line. 21-yard pickup. And the Seminoles are in business once again. I noticed that once again here as we go into the second half and toward the latter stages of the second quarter, Will Weddle has again taken a seat on the sideline. You know, the ankle still just not able to go. Kramer, direct snap, tries to get outside and is dropped by Williams for a loss at the 25-yard line, and we have a flag. And it will be a holding call against Monroe Central.
Monroe Central.
There was a loss of yardage on the play. But the Zeps will take the penalty and mark off back to the 33-yard line, where we will repeat the down, and it'll be 1st and 23. 1st and 23. Need to advance the ball to the 10-yard line for a first down. Kramer up under center, wishbone formation. Kramer trying to get outside, sidesteps a man, has some running room, tries to hurdle Miller, unable to do so, but he gets most of the yardage of the penalty back to the 18-yard line. That's a 15-yard pickup by Kramer to bring up 2nd down and 8. They move it back closer to the 19, making it more like 2nd and 9. And Kramer alone in the backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Kramer steps up under pressure, sidesteps a couple more tackles. Hit very hard at the 15-yard line. The tackler looked like delivering a bit of a forearm blow to the head, but no flag. 3rd down from the 15, make it 3rd and 5. 4-yard pickup for Kramer. We've seen Eric deliver a lot of vicious hits during the season, and he was the recipient of a pretty nasty hit that time. Kramer option, hit hard again. He's very near the 10-yard line, and he needs to the 10 for the first down. We'll wait till they unpile.
10-yard line, which is close to first down.
Signal from Rob Trigg is it just short. The officials will take a look at it. Will be a measurement, I believe our first measurement of the evening, as they'll bring the chains in from the far side. Very, very close. We saw the Seminoles go for it on 4th and less than a yard on their previous possession down here, and with this little distance, I'm sure that's what you'll see again if it's not a first down. And Rob Trigg was right. It's just inches short. So less than a foot, 4th down. The play is in from the sideline. And we went inside 4 minutes and the time remaining in the 3rd period. Seminoles trying for their 2nd score of this 3rd period. Kramer up under center. This is a formation we've seen him hit Rob Trigg in the flat with a little quick out. We'll see what the call is. Kramer on the sneak. And a big push from the offensive line and a first down. Denny Knowlton, Jamie Boer, Chris Demmerling right in the middle there. Just shoved the Zeps back out of there. Almost 3 yards on the sneak. Great job by the middle people of the line. Not to forget the tackles on the play, Hannes and Jones. But, you know, just went in behind Knowlton with some help from Boer and Demmerling for the first down, 1st and goal. Ball at the 7-yard line. Kramer still has the ball, running into people, and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Bit of a busted play. No gain on the play. 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd period.
Brings up 2nd and goal. 2:56 left to play.
Slot formation left, backs in the eye. That's Jones and Trigg. A lot of movement, no flag. Quick out for Friday. The ball may have been deflected. If not deflected, maybe just poorly thrown. Trying to hit Friday out here on the left flat. 3rd and goal. Nippert in and Ludwig out. It's both Nippert and Friday in the game at the same time. We'll get a pro set with a wide receiver right and one left. And movement. And a lot of pointing going on out there. There's a couple of Zeps pointing to the offensive line of the Knolls. We'll let the officials sort this one out, but number 55, Bassford, for the 2nd time, was in the backfield well ahead of the snap. And he's offside again. The 2nd time tonight that he's been called for that, trying to anticipate the count, or maybe he thinks he sees some movement. But that's going to be half the distance to the goal. Take it down inside the 5 to the 4. 3rd down and goal. And Monroe Central is going to try to spend a timeout if somebody on the field sees it, and they do get the signal for a timeout. As on this 3rd and 4, they want to make sure they have everything correct. We'll keep it right here during this time. And I want to mention, I intended to mention earlier but didn't, the fact that later on today, I'm speaking of Saturday afternoon for the people watching us on Saturday at home, the Monroe Central Lady Seminole volleyball team is participating in the OVAC tournament down in Wheeling Jesuit University, playing Wellsville at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Lady Seminoles just finished the season at 16-2 and finished in a 1st place tie for the PVC championship, the first PVC championship by any of the girls teams at Monroe Central. And next week on Thursday night, they'll be playing in the sectional tournament at Cambridge High School, playing at 8 o'clock against West Muskingum. So if you see any of the ladies out on the street or around anywhere or know any of them, give them a congratulations for winning a PVC championship. Coaches Cheryl Brown and Kim Biedenbach have done a great job with the ladies, and hopefully they'll be playing for a few more weeks. 2:36 on the clock. We're in 3rd period, 3rd down at the 4-yard line, 3rd and goal. Seminoles leading 7-0, trying for their 2nd score of the period. Kramer keeps, pitches for Trigg. He cuts up and gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Rob Trigg. That wasn't exactly the way you design it, but it worked nonetheless. As Kramer pitched it back, and then Eric went up and threw a block. Trigg cutting back off of that for the score. So after a scoreless 1st half, Monroe Central has converted a pair of Shenandoah fumbles into points. And Dan Cole on to kick the extra point. Snaps down, a lot of pressure. Kicks right through there again. So 2 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. Things a little more the Seminole way. Monroe Central 14, Shenandoah nothing.
Bellwood Drugs is your locally owned full-service discount price drugstore. Call 472-0417 for 24-hour emergency service. We'll be here for you. Delivery and mail-out services are available. We stock wheelchairs, hospital beds, canes, crutches, and other accessories. Retirees, ask Joe or Tom about our hassle-free Aetna prescription service. As a leader chain store, we bring you bargain prices on an assortment of products every month. Don't forget to bring us your photo finishing with 24-hour service. Bellwood Drugs, people you know and people you can trust with your health.
Number 58, preparing to kick off for the Seminoles. Deep to the depth is number 19, Brandon Gibbons. The up-back to number 20, Josh Williams, and number 2, Terrence Leach.
Daniel Cole waiting for the signal from the official. He now gets it. He'll run up and kick a low line drive. Hits off a man in front. And the Zeps are on the ball at the 45-yard line. And you try the squib kick to try to eliminate the return, but you really don't want to hit the man in front and have them fall on at the 45-yard line. So it's not exactly what they had in mind. But in Shenandoah ball at their own 45-yard line. Yes, 45. They'll stop to count along the side there to make sure of the spot on the field. So Zeps running very few plays here in the quarter after the fumble on the previous kickoff. They send two receivers wide left with a tight end also that side. One back, Cobb. He'll be brought down by Kramer right here about midfield just in front of the bench.
Second and 5.
5-yard pickup on first down. Zeps, a lot of excitement going in at halftime in a scoreless game. Now not quite as much enthusiasm in the stands as they're down 14-0. Twins receivers Dinas and Jennings wide left. Modica to throw out here for Jennings. He catches a low ball, but has nowhere to go. He's going to be brought down by a whole host of Seminoles. Ludwig was one of the first people there. Burr and Hannes also driving him back for several yards. The play will go for a negative 2 yards. They'll put him back at the 48-yard line. So a loss of a couple of yards on the play. Third down and 7. We'll get a stop and play as Daniel Ludwig coming off the field. Robert Muntz again replacing him in the secondary. He'll go to the monster position to the right. 3 receivers over on that side for the Zeps. Modica in the shotgun, wants to throw and throws it. It was deflected and caught by Jennings. It's a first down. It looked like Denny Knowlton may have had a hand on the ball, but the deflection went right to the receiver, Jennings, who made the catch for the first down. Knowlton having dropped back to the linebacker position that was manned earlier in the game by Weddle, who has left the game since the early moments of the game. So first down, Shenandoah backs full house. They give to Dinas the left side. He'll have a couple yards before he's tackled over there by Shoemaker and others. Look like also Kramer and Knowlton. 2-yard pickup for Dinas on first down, second down and 8. We've reached 30 seconds remaining in the third period. So time moving along quite quickly here. Fake this time. Modica going deep for Jennings. The ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. The ball was not caught. I didn't see it for a moment and finally rolled out. Jennings was the intended receiver. Kramer, and I think Eric Kramer is going to be flagged for pass interference. They'll come back to the 35-yard line, the line of scrimmage, and mark off 15 yards against the Seminoles, and that'll give Shenandoah a first down at the 20-yard line. 9 seconds on the clock.
Put the ball down at the 20-yard line, where the Zeps will have a first and 10.
If I read the signal of the official over here talking to Coach Acosta, indicated something about face guarding with the hand up in front of the face of the receiver. So that was the reason for the call, I believe. Again, full house by the Zeps. Dinas on the dive play, not much. I see Boer. The third period has ended. Says we'll walk the other way. Third period, a little better news in the what the first two periods were. It's Monroe Central 14, Shenandoah nothing.
Westcourt Hair Fashion's new in name, but the same in advanced high-tech hair care products and services. Westcourt is staffed with 10 highly qualified technicians to serve their clients' different needs. Products sold only in the finest salons include Nexus, Paul Mitchell, Mercado, each with a money-back guarantee. To keep that healthy look all year round, 2 Wolf tanning beds along with the best tanning and skincare products. Call 472-5350 today to get a new you at a new name, Westcourt Hair Fashions. As always, Woodsfield True Value has lots of things on sale for fall cleanup. Stop in today to check out the bargains. While you're there, see their new display of kitchen and bath cabinetry, vanities, sinks, and countertops. Save up to 65% off the suggested list price of selected styles of cabinets. Choose from white laminate, oak, hickory, cherry, or maple wood, and choose from a variety of styles and materials in vanities and countertops. At Woodsfield True Value, help with your new kitchen or bath is just around the corner.
President of the top of the concession stand. And we get ready to start this last.
Ready to start the fourth period. Shenandoah at the 19-yard line. You know, Joe, I was looking down there, looking for Dale down the sideline, and I can't find him anywhere. You don't suppose he may have went to the car and stayed for a while, do you? He wouldn't do a thing like that. Modica to throw. Going to the end zone, and nobody there. Incomplete. Denis was the intended receiver. Trigg. And I'm quite certain we didn't have all that down there. That's the one small area of the field that we have a little obstruction. Speakers and a pole. But the ball was overthrown. Trigg and Nippert were there, and the intended receiver, Denis, and it was well overthrown and out of bounds. Nobody really had a chance for it. It's now third down and 9 at the 19-yard line. Maybe we should send word to make sure they go to the right and not to the left with this pass play. They have 3 receivers to the right. Modica under pressure, comes back to the left, complete. That's number 44, Ronnie Modica, and some pressure from Shoemaker and Boer as the quarterback, Ryan Modica, took a pretty good hit. Ronnie Modica made the catch, but a loss of about 4 or 5 yards, and that may be at least the third pass play that Shenandoah has completed tonight that has went for negative yardage. You'd be better off not to make the catch. But Modica had a little bit of room there, and he kind of slipped and lost 5 yards. So it's 4th and 14. They send 3 receivers wide to the right again. Modica to throw, and the ball is intercepted. Running room at the sideline, that's Trigg. He's got lots of running room. One man has an angle at him, and he's going to be tackled head high at the 35-yard line. Rob Trigg with the interception and the big return. Because Shenandoah, after an almost flawless first half, has suffered their 3rd turnover of the second half. And the Seminoles have converted the first 2 into points, and now they're in great shape as they put the ball down at the 33-yard line on the Rob Trigg interception and big return.
Last call. We have 10:56 remaining in the game. Call started on the 34-yard line.
Kramer will be under center. Wishbone. Second back. Jones. He'll be to the 30-yard line, 3 yards. Will Weddles returned to the game offensively at the fullback position. And that may be partly due to a little bit of an injury to Daniel Ludwig, as we're a little bit short on veteran backs right now. 3-yard pickup makes it 2nd and 7. Kramer takes a direct snap. He wants to throw. Unloads it for Shoemaker. He's got running room. Breaks a tackle. 5. He's to the goal line, just short. A great effort by John Shoemaker to get to the end zone. He didn't quite get there, but the Seminoles in business once again. Nice job there, and again, an excellent job by Eric Kramer waiting for his receiver to come open on the little screen play, hitting Shoemaker, and a great effort by Johnny to get down near the goal line. And we still can't get Johnny into the end zone. He's only had one touchdown, I believe, this year. Shenandoah making a couple of late changes defensively. Seminoles still in the huddle, and the ball just now ready for play. Slot formation left. Kramer to sneak. It's worked before, and it works again. Touchdown. So 3 Shenandoah turnovers, 3 Seminole touchdowns. Converting those turnovers into points. And now all of a sudden it looks like it was easy, but it's been anything but. Cole on for the extra point. Roberts the snap, Kramer to hold. And that one's blocked. Ball never really got up. Some good pressure in the middle there. And Shenandoah with the block. So that point is no good. But 9 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the game. Monroe Central 20, Shenandoah nothing.
At Respect's Food Market, we're proud of all we do. From our humble beginning in Woodsfield in 1929, we've grown to several stores throughout the Ohio Valley. We strive to combine the same small-town friendliness with the buying power of the chain store to give you, our friends and customers, the best of both worlds. And we take pride in our community, its people, and their accomplishments. We're proud to support all county schools and wish the Monroe Central Seminoles the best of luck. We're proud of all we do at Respect's Food Market, and Seminoles, we're proud of you.
Daniel Cole to kick off. Zeps back at their own 15-yard line. Williams, Jennings, and Leach. We'll see what kind of coverage we get. Daniel's got her setting straight up this time. He boots it deep. Williams bobbles it at the 12, picks it up at the 14, tries to find some running room, and he has some running room. And the deep safety, which is Trigg, makes the tackle. Again, across the 40 to the 43-yard line, and the kick coverage once again. Anything but good. You know, the coaching staff's been pulling their hair out trying to figure out how they can get some better kickoff coverage. They've tried younger guys, they've tried older guys, and just cannot get any consistency. And unfortunately, with the people coming up later, that's going to hurt. But 9:40 left at 20-0. The defense has done a great job. Zeps at their own 43-yard line. 3 receivers right. Modica gives to his remaining back, Cobb. Then he gets a nice hole from his offensive line and gets about 6 yards.
Across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Pick up his 6 on the play, brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, Jeff, I don't know where Dale is with that second camera. I just hope Don Longwell's doing a good job blocking him tonight. And Don knows what we mean.
I don't see him down there. I think he left. 5 yards by Cobb on that first down play. 2nd and 5, just inside 9 minutes remaining. Modica to throw. Across the middle, incomplete. Josh Jones had a hand on it, knocked it down, not able to hang on. So it'll be 3rd and 5 on that incompletion.
With 8:48 left to play in the ballgame. Last call for program 195 and last call for program 44. Last call.
Can't say enough about the defense tonight, the job that they've done and put in a very tough situation a couple times early in the game and have kept the Zeps off the board thus far. You know, trying to get another shutout. Modica to throw. He's got some pressure. Screen across the middle to Cobb. He'll have a first down and some running room. He'll be caught from behind and brought down by that's Shoemaker on the tackle, who caught him from behind, but not before Cobb with the screen pass gets a first down. And the Zeps, you know, not giving up yet, even though they trail 20-0. Modica to throw. And the curl across the middle will be complete. A short pickup. Jennings on the catch at the 35-yard line. Just a quick curl pattern and a completion to Jennings. They'll now send 3 receivers to the left as they go without a huddle. Modica out here, complete. Christian, the tight end, he's going to be down to the 20-yard line. That's Andy Christian. And another Zep first down. As they're in a hurry up, they're going without a huddle, so the Seminoles cannot make any adjustments. Sending receivers all over the place, and they'll probably throw on nearly every play. We've got to stop and play for an equipment problem. Josh Jones. As they'll hold play up here till he gets back there. Helmet back on. They'll let him snap it back up. And ball ready for play. Clock running. And now a stop as he's still not ready. And I think it's not fixable. So he's going to leave the game. Brad Demmerling in the game, but now Monroe Central will spend a timeout.
Monroe Central.
As they'll try to allow Jones to repair that helmet. And I think coaches want to know why they did not allow the repair to be made. And many times you see the officials stop play until that is fixed, but if the snap was broken, then I'm sure they're not going to take that much time. So Monroe Central will spend a timeout, and a very well spent timeout, as they'll get Josh back on the field as they try to keep the Zeps off the board. That would be the second timeout the Seminoles have called, I believe, in the second half. Now remember, the next week, Seminoles back home, final home game of the year. St. Mary's will be in town. Parents' night. And a lot riding on the outcome of that game, which we'll try to talk a little bit more about before the end of the evening. We still have 7:48 left in this one. Modica to throw. He's going deep, and there's nobody there. Jennings was the closest person. A little miscommunication, and Modica's throw not near anyone. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Again, 3 receivers to the right. We've seen that quite a bit of the Zeps. Direct snap to Modica. The throw for Jennings. Off his hands. Juggling catch was unable to be made. Ludwig was the defender over there. 3rd and 10. Look who's coming back, Joe.
If his hands are warm, we'll know where he's been.
How was the car, Dale?
Warm.
3rd down, 10. You did nice work while you were down on the field.
Yes, sir. I should have stayed, it looks like.
3rd and 10. Left ball.
They'll give to Cobb. The ball's loose on the ground. And another fumble recovery for the Dimmerling family. Chris this time. He couldn't let younger brother get one up on him. So at the 20-yard line, it's 7:35. Chance for the Seminoles to run some time off the clock, and yeah, things are in much better shape than they were.
First half was not
halftime,
for sure.
You know, aided by a couple of turnovers, but you know, a good team makes their own breaks.
That's right.
And those fumbles weren't entirely by accident. So now we'll see if we can't get a nice long drive. Weddle back to the game, still running hard. He's going to get about 5 yards. We haven't seen much of Will since early in the game. He's able to sneak his way back into the lineup and pick up 5 yards. We saw Will with a nice gain early in the game, and then the ball was stripped from him and an early fumble. A chance to get him some work here and get him ready, because we're sure going to need him in here the last 3 weeks. Second down, 5. Kramer. He's going to keep it
this time. Nice hole.
He'll try to get a couple blocks, stay on his feet, have the first down near the 35-yard line. That's a first down. That gets you at least 3 more plays and a couple more minutes off the clock if everything goes as it should. Six and a half minutes remaining. Kramer to throw. He's going deep. And once again, not able to time it up. Deep for Nippert. Ball just overthrown. Going for the big play to try to put this one away. That stops the clock at 6:19. We'll get a flag down before the snap against the Zeps, I believe. Offside. Somebody for the Zeps in the defensive front lined up in the neutral zone. Second down and 5. So as good as Shenandoah had to be feeling about things the first half, their mistakes of the second half have really set them back. And what confidence they gained early, they've had to lose. The pitch, ball's loose, and we're able to get back on that. And that was a disaster from the start. Jones able to get back on the ball. The pitch is not handled. Not the best of pitches, but Kramer was hit as he tried to pitch the ball back. Loss of 6, 3rd and 11. Two receivers, both sides. Passing formation. And movement And the defensive end on this near side, Cobb, was in the neutral zone and is going to give yardage back to the Seminoles. And it'll now be 3rd down and 6.
Offside against Shenandoah.
Things have gotten a bit sloppy here again all of a sudden.
Now it's 3rd and 7.
Meanwhile, the clock has reached 5:33, and official Rusty Vermillion says start the clock back. Same formation. Kramer. Flag down, going deep. Ball is incomplete. Trigg, the intended receiver. Jennings was the defender. Incomplete. Jennings had a shot at it, but not able to make the play. There was a flag down at the snap. On the far side, the line judge over there says illegal procedure, Seminoles. Shenandoah will refuse the penalty, bringing up 4th down and 6. The first Seminole punt of the second half after way too many punts in the first half. Jennings and Denis will go deep for Shenandoah. No pressure. Not a real good kick. Jennings will take it at his own 30. He'll be hit by Trigg at the 41-yard line. 5:05. Still got some time left to play in this one, but things in pretty good shape with a 20-0 Seminole lead. Might mention, St. Mary's coming in next week. 3-3 going into play tonight, but a pretty good team. Modica to throw, and the ball is incomplete. Trying the slant for Denis. Trigg thought for a moment he might have another interception until Denis come in front. But as I started to say, St. Mary's going into tonight at 3-3, and their 3 losses were by a total of 4 points. So they're very close to being an undefeated team, a new coach, and this is more the St. Mary's team that we've seen a lot of times in the past, unlike last year's team that really struggled. So next week will not be easy. No weeks are easy, as tonight is a prime example. Modica to throw, complete, that's Christian. He gets a block and running room on the far side. He's driven out of bounds by Nippert. So the Zeps trying to hang right in there, as they very badly want to get on the board. Again, they're to the line with no huddle, even though the play was out of bounds. Modica throws, complete. Denis, short gain, near the 35-yard line.
Hit quickly there by Trigg, I believe it was. 4:42, Coach. It's been an interesting second half. First half was certainly not pretty, but the second half early was really nice.
Modica to throw again. He's going deep, incomplete. He overthrows Denis. Trigg was there. 3rd down and 3.
7-1, 7-2, 3-1.
Seen the Zeps throw the ball quite a bit here in the second half, because they didn't have the ball very much in the third quarter. They haven't been to the end zone yet. Modica to throw again. The ball was, I believe, deflected. Could not tell who may have gotten a hand on that, but it looked like it was deflected. 4th down 3. Yes, as Joe points out, they were in the end zone once, but it didn't count.
Yes. That's the breaks of the game. Modica again.
Pointing to throw, he's hit. He completes it. Jennings inside the 20.
Still life.
17-yard line with a get ball.
First down as he just drifts to the middle of that seam and receives the ball. First down.
This really is not a
And
good
business again.
Not a good sign, Dale, because the next 3 weeks, people that are going to put the ball up a lot, you'd like to see a little
team.
better pass rush and a little better pass defense. Modica with lots of time. I'm not sure where he was throwing that ball. It was well wide of number 19, Jennings. So it'll be second down and 10. But really, very few times tonight with Modica back in the shotgun have we gotten any kind of a rush on. They'll send 3 receivers wide once again to the right. Modica looks that way, goes for the end zone, overthrown.
Long again.
That's Jennings.
And 47, Christian. I believe both in the area. Ball passed to the area, but just too high for both.
4:08 remaining as things have really slowed down.
Basically the game over with.
I thought we were going to get a
looking
nice tidy 2-hour, 15-minute game.
There's no such thing anymore, I don't think.
I don't think we're going to make that. Holding penalty against the Zeps declined. Maybe that's why Modica has been getting a lot of time to throw.
That could very possibly be.
Third down, 10, as the penalty is declined.
17-yard line. Third and 10.
Modica to throw.
He's got a man again right at that first down marker.
I think he has a first down.
I think he does.
At the 6-yard line. Just a curl in by the widest receiver.
Yeah, they're sending both guys, Christian and Dinas out there, and Dinas come up with that one. First down, goal to go.
That's enough for a first down. Ball started just outside the 10-yard line at the 11-yard line.
Clock now running inside 4 minutes. The Zeps, who had been in a hurry-up, no-huddle offense, now went back to the huddle. And the clock is running.
6-yard line.
Miller, he's going nowhere with Boer wrapped around him. A loss on the play. Troy Miller trying to get outside his right side, but left defensive end, Jamie Boer, makes the play. Modica, again, ball was caught. They'll give him the catch over to the 3-yard line. The ball came loose. Christian, the receiver, he's out of bounds. Very short gain, 3 yards to the 3-yard line. So 4th down for the Zeps and goal from the 3.
And 2:57 to go.
Modica to throw again. Incomplete. Trying to hit Jennings over the middle. Didn't have a real good look. We're quite a distance away. The ball was not caught. So once again, the defense holds. 2:51 remaining. The Zaps still not on the board. 20-0 Monroe Central. And now he's run the timeout and call it up and get out of here. A lot of people guilty of thinking this one would be easy.
Yes.
Well, that's eye for 1.
Eye for 2. Keep it straight ahead.
You just want to hold on to the ball now, run the clock out, nothing fancy. Shenandoah is going to start spending their timeouts. They would have no more than 1 remaining after spending this one. John Cecil will make his way to the huddle. Coach Acosta will make that slow walk out to the huddle. And the ball is on the 7-yard line.
And 2:41, 20-0. You know, it looked like a blowout. It wasn't. First half was kind of ugly all the way around. You know,
anybody that's here watching anyone here watching the game, anybody listening on the radio, or reading about it in the newspaper or anything, especially if you were listening on the radio or were here watching the game, new coming into our telecast here was not easy. I think no one really anticipated a scoreless game at halftime, and as we mentioned before, very honestly, lucky that we were scoreless at the halftime, not behind a couple of scores.
Exactly.
But whatever talking was done at halftime, changes made, 3 turnovers by the Zeps, and converting those turnovers into points, and a 20-0 lead. Kramer keeps. He's near the 10-yard line. 3rd down and 3.
Williams on the stop, number 20 and 2:25.
Shenandoah will spend a timeout, and I believe that should be their final timeout, as they spent one early in the 3rd period after their 2nd turnover, and 2 right here, so that should do it. So if you can pick up 1 first down, you'll be able to take most of this time off the clock. There will be 3rd and 3.
Well, this is a good time here, Coach. We have some exciting things coming up. We don't want to look too far ahead, but Bellsville, always the last game of the season, a big one. And Channel 7 will have that as a coverage on Sunday afternoon at 3:30 to 6 time slot, and we're really excited about that. Kind of finalizing all the details. Looks like, there could be some surprises coming up, so, fans will want to listen close to that. That is a definite. Channel 7 will have that game, and the details, we'll get all that to you later on. But anyone out there who wants to sponsor that, get a hold of JRI. Lots of sponsorship available, and we need your help. So, but that is a definite, and that's a big deal.
And call early. Don't wait till the last minute. There may not be any time available. Kramer keeping, get the first down and more, 20, 25-yard line. He'll be pulled down, but the first down.
And a time-consuming run there, 2:14, as they'll move the chains.
16 yards for Kramer. And with Shenandoah out of timeouts, be able to take most of this time off the clock. Just with some basic straight-ahead running and stay in bounds. Clock now running as they'll try to take as much time off of the 25 seconds that you have between plays. You can take that down well under a minute without another first down. Well,
handoff up the middle.
7-8 yards for Well. 34-yard line. About 8 yards by Well. 2nd down and 2. Under 140.
All this is academic now. It's 20-0. We have 3 exciting weeks left in football. St. Mary's next week, that's our last home game. And then on the road, Frontier, that's not going to be a picnic. Frontier lost last week, but they're a threat. And then of course Bellsville. So
at the end of the 7 weeks, people start really thinking about playoffs and all that situation. We're going to take quite a hit this week. Not a lot of points, because Shenandoah with only 1 win. First down on the carry by Jones. So even the possibility of the Seminoles falling out of the top 4 this week, but lots of rating points to be picked up the next 3 weeks. But you got to win them.
Got to win them.
And with the difficulty of the region, 9-1 will not make the playoffs for the Seminoles. And right now, I'm not even certain that 10-0 will guarantee anything. It's depending on some other things that happens. And there's 3 very difficult people ahead of us.
Yes.
And you
can't take anything for granted.
You can't afford a first half like tonight. Will Weddle again, 45-yard line.
Should pretty well do it with 36 seconds.
They'll probably get 1 more flag. 5 yards by Weddle. As he gets some much-needed work here in the last couple possessions.
Yeah, he looks pretty strong on that ankle. It's good to see him back. Hopefully he'll have no further difficulty.
He set out quite a bit there, late second period, most of the third period, but back in the game now. Signal from the sideline to stay in the huddle.
8 seconds, 7.
And I'd say the ball is not put ready for play, and the time is going to run out without another play. And the Seminoles move to 7-0 for a 20-0 victory at Shenandoah High School.
Well, Coach, if you got rid of the first half and just looked at the third quarter, this was a fantastic ball game. It's like you're saying, they can't afford these kind of letdowns, but fortunately enough, you're able to come back in that third quarter, get a lot of things going. 20-0, it looks like a blowout on paper.
Well, credit your defense for keeping you in the game.
As they have all year.
The defense was, had some difficult situations. It was close a couple times in the first half, and again later in the fourth quarter. And if you don't give up any points, you're not going to lose.
That's right.
But it took a while to get things going. But 3 touchdowns in the second half, and it's a win. And it doesn't matter if you win by 1 point or 20 points or 41 points. It all counts the same.
7-0. That's the biggie. Well, a lot of things coming up, and Coach, you've done an excellent job again this evening. Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure. And the camera lady, my wife Jo, and this is Dale Eddy. We're going to take it out here quick this evening. We're going to get back to the warm, and we'll see you next week at home, St. Mary's. And so be there for exciting high school football.